Hi everyone, I'm Alok. I'm a Modicare consultant and also I'm a motivator and a trainer. Today I'm starting a new video on rice bran oil. It is one of the most popular products which is getting very popular nowadays in Indian market due to its various health benefits. People are getting a lot more health conscious, so they are started looking at new products which could help them in keeping their health in a good shape. So rice bran oil is one product which can really help you in keeping your health in a good shape. Oil, it's basically a cooking oil and it has various benefits. So I'm thought of producing one video which could help you in knowing its benefit so that people start using this oil more often. Now oil, it's cooking oil, so cooking oil is very popular in any cooking pattern or in any dish, and it plays an important role in its nutritious value as well. So let's just start discuss what a rice bran oil is. Basically it is made up of three words rather, which is rice, bran and oil. We know what is rice, we know what is oil. The question is, what is bran? So bran is the outer layer of the grain of cereals such as wheat removed during the process of milling and used as a source of dietary fiber. Now basically it's the outer covering. So if you see this figure or this picture, in middle you have a white rice, and at the its outer covering of the white rice is called bran, and the oil which is extracted out of this outer covering is called rice bran oil. So rice bran oil is the oil extracted from the hard outer brown layer of the rice after chaff. So once you pull out the white rice from the chaff, and whatever left over is the brown hard covering of rice, that is used to extract the oil of rice oil, and that is called rice bran oil. Now what is the composition of rice bran oil? That's very important. So 34% is polyunsaturated, which is consists of omega-6 fatty acids as well as omega-3 fatty acids. 38% is monounsaturated. 25% is saturated. Now more the amount of the saturated fats in an oil, more unhealthy it is in nowadays. So butters and desi ghees, these have a very high amount of unsaturated fats, and that's some sorry high amount of saturated fat that make them very unhealthy, and that's why you see a lot of issues are there in the health of any individual who are eating more of the butter or more of the desi ghee. They become fat, the cholesterol content increases or the cholesterol level goes high, and they face a lot of heart issues. So the issues which are related to obesity and heart problems and diabetes are correlated. If you're obese, you're bound to have heart related issues. If you have uh, diabetes, you bound to have heart related issues, and if you have heart related issues, uh, you will have high cholesterol levels for sure. Now what are the advantages of rice bran oil? Now it has a gamma oryzanol, a compound which helps in controlling the cholesterol levels, as well as it ensures that the sugar in the blood is burned down. So omega-6 fatty acid reduces your appetite, which is also there in it, as I showed you in the last figure. This helps in weight management and reduces the obesity. So what it does is it controls the cholesterol level in your blood. It ensures that the sugar which is available in the blood or the excess sugar burns down so that the sugar level is controlled. And it also has omega-6 fatty acid which controls your appetite, which ensures that you do not feel hungry very often. So this helps in controlling the weight as well. Besides, it helps. In fact, it's a boon for the women, which it helps in menopause. Gamma oryzanol is a compound which is also helpful in controlling the hot flashes. A woman will be able to understand it in a better way because they are aware the difficulties and the problems with which is posed by the hot flashes. Now it is useful for skin allergies like eczema. So in case you have such eczema or any other issue, you can use this uh, oil, and apply it physically over the affected area, and you will definitely feel relieved in this case. Now it has a high smoke point, which is 232 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and a neutral flavor. Now what it happens with a high smoke point is that when you start cooking, it is very good for stir frying or deep frying. So it does not smoke your home. Generally, if you use a desi ghee or normal refined oil, they don't have such a high smoke point. As a result, when you start frying things in these oils, there's a lot of smoke which is generated, and it is spread all over your house. Plus, when the smoke is generated, the oil tends to disintegrate, and as a result its nutrition value is lost due to high temperature. So due to high smoke point, it does not generate that smoke, as well as it maintain its nutritive value, or the quality of the nutrition is uh, kept intact while cooking. Now rice bran oil is less viscous, which means it does not make your food oily. So if you see, if you do a deep frying in normal uh, refined oil, you see a lot of oil is lot of oil sticks on the food. So you need to use a tissue paper to extract the extra oil which is there in the food. So that does not happen, and since this does not happen, it does not make your food oily. Plus it becomes more economical. Less the oil sticks on your food, so more it's there in the pan, so you can use less oil for cooking your food. Besides, it's a very good source of vitamin E. What does vitamin E does? It's a very good antioxidant. Now if you want to know what more about antioxidant, I have already posted a video on oxidative stress, which will help you in knowing about antioxidants. And above all these things, it has multiple other benefits, like it helps in diabetes, it helps in blood pressure control. It helps in diabetes because it helps in burning the extra sugar, which I told you already in the beginning of the slide. It also helps in alcoholism. Now it helps in preventing stomach, colon cancer, and improves liver performance. So there are a lot of benefits of using a rice bran oil. The National Institute of Nutrition and the Indian Council of Medical Research recommend oils that have an equal proportion of saturated fatty acids and monosaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. So rice bran oil has an almost balanced fatty acid composition that is used close to this ratio. What they mean to say by this is that the ratio or the content of these monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and saturated should be almost equal. So which is there in it? You can see the percentage is very close, and the saturated should be the least in amount, so that it does not pose threat to your health. It saturated will always increase your cholesterol level. Due to above mentioned advantages, it is popular as a cooking oil in several Asian countries, including Japan, India, and China. The American Heart Association and the World Health Organization recommend rice bran oil as the best choice for improving serum cholesterol levels. Right. So nowadays you can see in most of the parts the olive oil is very popular, especially in Latin American countries. So though, and it's getting popular in India also, but the biggest disadvantage with the olive oil is that it is very costly. And the second thing, it does not taste neutral, so it adds a flavor of its own to the food. So especially countries like in India, where you start cooking with olive oil, the olive oil itself lends a different taste to the food, so the original taste of the food is lost. So many people do not prefer using olive oil. So the olive oil and rice bran oil have a number of health benefits, and they almost have the same health benefits. But the rice bran oil is far cheaper than olive oil. So it's almost half the rate. If you go for a good rice bran oil, olive oil, it will cost you around 550 liters, 550 rupees per liter. Or in terms of dollar, it may be around $10 per liter. But olive oil costs you almost half it. The Modicare, which has launched its rice bran oil with Active Life as a name, cost you around 200 liters. So 200 rupees per liter, whereas an olive oil costs you around 550 rupees per liter. Way difference. Almost you can get 3 bottles of rice bran oil in the amount in which you get 1 liter of olive oil. So you can see the amount, the the biggest advantage of rice bran oil is very cheap. Besides, it's neutral in taste, so it doesn't lend any taste to your food. So rice bran oil will not interfere with your normal taste, which is the biggest concern in Indian market. So that's all for this video, for this information. I try to share as much information regarding rice bran oil which you have. Modicare, as I told you, has already launched its own rice bran oil with the name Active Life, which is available at the price rupees 200 per liter, and this is very good. I've also used it and I'm very satisfied with it. So in case of any concern regarding rice bran oil or how you can purchase rice bran oil from Modicare, you can always write to me. You can write to me at my email ID, which is alok.modicare@gmail.com, or you can call me at 9891479063. I will be posting this video on YouTube. You can write your comments and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get to know the videos which I am posting every day on my YouTube channel. The next video will be on ginseng, which is a very good product and very helpful for your health. So stay connected and stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye, take care.